Hey guys, welcome back to episode 2 of Sharknado. It's Sharknado's second one.
Yeah, the second one.
So, like we said yesterday, we're gonna pick a celebrity, and we're gonna get a point for if the celebrity dies, which most likely it probably will, and then if we guess how they die, we're not gonna go into specific details because so Billy Ray Cyrus is in this one. So if I say Billy Ray Cyrus dies doing something musical, that's
Close enough.
close enough. So if he's got like a guitar in his hand, something like that. So I'll let you go first.
I'm seeing Kurt Angle, so
You gonna pick Kurt Angle?
I imagine he's gonna get crushed.
Crushed? Okay. I'm gonna pick Jared Fogle. I'm gonna pick that he's gonna get chased by little children and run into a shark. Too soon? I don't know.
I mean,
Uh,
it's fine.
I do like this picture on Google. Still, he's hiding behind a sub. They won't find me.
Not on IMDb.
Oh, you're on IMDb?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm on Google. Or,
Oh,
Google Cast.
yeah.
Which shows a lot of pictures. Like, I guess, like, Vivica A. Fox, but she was in Independence Day.
I wouldn't know that. The first one?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's Will Smith's, I think she's a stripper mom. They run into the subway. After she's like, don't go to the, don't go to that.
You're overestimating
No, I think
how long it's been since I've seen Independence Day.
Well, Independence Day, it was July 4th. It was
Yeah, that was last year.
It was last month. When this episode comes out, it'll be last month.
No, that was last year.
So,
Okay.
well,
We'll see you in, I don't know, 90 minutes of probably agonizing suffering.
All
That
right.
sucked.
Yeah. It's like the same script from yesterday's. So we'll start off just nobody got any points. So we're gonna do tomorrow's episode. We're gonna do implied death. So like if they die, like if a shark comes up, because like
If you can reasonably assume that they are dead.
because mine was mine was a joke. Jared Fogle running away, or kids running towards Jared Fogle, and then Jared Fogle getting eaten by sharks. It was almost close.
I mean, a shark went by him.
Shark went by. Well, the kids ran to the subway. The subway then took the sharks to where Jared Fogle was sitting, and then like off screen, you can imply that he died or not died. But yeah. So the script, cool guy, Mr. Perfect, cool guy, gets kicked out of L.A., goes to New York. New York accepts him.
He hijacks the plane and lands it, and everybody's like, wow, that's really cool. And then he's got to go find his sister and brother-in-law and get them to the safest hotel because it's very tall and very easily flooded. And unfortunately, sister and brother-in-law split up. So the sister's on her way to the hotel because that's where they plan to meet. And brother-in-law gets carried by Mr. Cool Guy to the hotel. And basically, because they know that you need explosions to stop the tornadoes, they get that all set up, and then they go to stop the tornado, but oh no, it's colder than the buildings around it, so it's doesn't matter. So they decide to go up the Empire State Building and electrify it, and that'll stop the tornado, and it does.
Yay. Yeah, so this movie is almost it was a little bit more I wouldn't say that it's more shot better, but it at least they kind of cut out the parts where people are just kind of walking. I mean, there's still, if you still look in the background, you still see people walking around.
Yeah, not reacting to anything, despite, fucking...
Three twisters in New York, and everybody's just like, oh, let's all look upstairs,
Yeah, that's what
Yeah, I think we need to sit the director down and say, hey, just so you know, if a tornado, an EF, or an F, F3 tornado, I think that's what they call it, right?
It was an F5.
An F5. An F5, you can't just stand next to it, and you're going to get sucked up regardless of where you're at, especially if you're in New York, where it's all wind tunnels, so... Yeah, you can't just sit there and go, ooh,
No, this is the guy who directed 6 movies about sharks flying in tornadoes. He doesn't care. And I don't know why we care. I certainly don't care.
Well, if we're gonna waste an hour and a half of our lives, hour 45 minutes, 3 hours of our lives, I want some type of continuity. Like oh my god, there's 3 tornadoes. We're all just walking around like, yeah, no, and they don't last. I mean, the tornadoes do last a while.
It would have been fine if somebody just shouted in the back, "I'm walking here."
No, that was the bike person.
Oh, well, he didn't say he was walking.
Well, he didn't say he was walking, but he's like, what's going on? Because that's why I pointed to you. Like, oh, do you see the bike guy?
Well, that explains because New Yorkers don't care. They didn't care about the Godzilla 20 years ago. They don't care about the tornadoes now.
By the way, I just want to say, I think it's Al Roken. I might be getting my people mixed up. I'm gonna double check, but the guy from the Al Roker, he was like the one genuine one that like was like it looked like he was excited to be in this movie. Like I'm gonna like next to Cancel Guy, he like they were going back and forth, and Cancel Guy was like, this tornado, and Al Roker's like Shark Tornado.
Yeah, the Sharknado.
Sharknado, and then the guy's like, yeah, the tornado. And then when it became Al Roker's part, he's like, the Shark Tornado. Or, god damn it, I'm screwing it up. The Sharknado. But I was like, yeah, I like that. And the fact, I don't know her name, but whoever was with the cool Mr. Perfect Cool Guy, main character, her death was like, it was kind of shitty. Because she was like a main part. And they get like at the top of the tower, blows up. She goes flying in the air, and it's like it's almost what's the word?
Off screen.
Off screen. I was like, I know it's not off scene, but she gets ripped in half, and I'm like, okay, so that's almost identical to the first movie, except the other girl got swallowed whole, and then she was found. Oh, and then the shark that ate Tara Reid's arm.
Yeah, at the very beginning when he's landing the plane, she's shooting at a shark, and the shark bites her arm off. And then at the end, he's like, I need a weapon, and then he just reaches into the shark's mouth and pulls out her arm and the gun. And I think we both fucking groaned.
I was like, no, fuck off. Because I was already pissed. Like I said, after killing the lady. Because like the lady was like, to me, better than the dude because she'd like have flaws. But that dude's like, yeah, I'm just perfect at everything.
My biggest flaw is that I'm too good.
I'm too good, They don't like
people like me too much.
But yeah, so that's number 2.
Yeah. So
tomorrow will be number 3. And so I think it's Sharknado. Oh hell no!
Oh hell no!
Oh hell no! Fuck this. Yeah. But okay, I will say on a positive note towards the movies, these have been more enjoyable than the last 5 movies that we watched. Where it's like, oh, and we did. I don't know if there was a scene in there. I think for the holiday special,
Monsternado. There's a part where they're on a car. And
this guy's like on a taxi. And he's like, oh, what are you doing? Oh, I got information.
I'm hacking the U.S. government or some nonsense like that. I think that's what happened.
And that was in the scene where the dude from Independence.
They were just on a car and they were like swinging. They were ropes.
I gotta figure out how to make something.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. Like what this director of Sharknado says. It's fine. Nobody's gonna make a podcast about it and talk about this movie. It's fine. Nobody's gonna figure out the details.
Nobody's gonna question
why the hand. Why he keeps getting the same sharks. Like they're following him. It's fine.
Well, he was inspired by Jaws 4.
Was he really? Oh, you said it so perfectly that I was like, that's fact.
I mean, Jaws 4 has the fucking plot line of the family moves out of, I think, Maryland, and they like move to California, and their sharks fucking follow them.
They moved to Nebraska. It's like, oh my god, there's sharks around here.
Like the sharks are actively stalking this one family.
Oh,
much like these sharks in this.
I will say one thing. They added crocodiles for some reason to the movie, which I
I
don't.
think it was a gag because like, sewer gators. Those aren't the scariest things in the sewers. The sharks are scary. I think it was throwing shade at the alligator community. I don't know.
You think there's a beef between the alligators? Like, hey, you're gonna try and make our,
I'm sure that
Crocnado? What the fuck, guys? Come on, this is our own original idea. Go make your own. Hey, you know what? You might be right. Let's start a beef.
I would much rather see Crocnado.
Yeah, in the comments below, if you made it this far, hashtag Crocnado or hashtag Sharknado. And we'll let you know the answers tomorrow when we don't know the answers.
Yeah, Crocs represent. Okay.
All right, now we can go.